Have you ever truly questioned what the real secret of wealth is? Is it merely stacks of currency or a string of numbers on a digital screen? Or is it something far more profound, something invisible to the eye, but deeply felt by the soul? Could it be that what we commonly chase as wealth is only a small fraction of a much greater truth? For countless generations, humanity has journeyed across lands, civilizations, and philosophies in search of this elusive treasure. But more often than not, what we have called wealth is just the surface, an echo of something deeper, more ancient, and far more powerful. Today, we invite you to step through a hidden door, one that opens not to vaults of gold, but to the true essence of prosperity, a kind of abundance that goes beyond mere money and touches every aspect of your life: health, peace, purpose, love, and inner power. Picture this: an ancient treasure map etched with strange symbols handed down from mystics and sages. Most glance at the symbols, trying to interpret them through logic alone. But the few, those with awakened vision, see past the ink. They see the wisdom encoded within. This is the kind of wealth we'll explore together. Not just financial success, but alignment with a universal pattern that governs all abundance. A cosmic rhythm present in nature, in the stars, and within you. Everything in existence is energy. Every thought, every breath, every heartbeat operates on a unique frequency. And in this grand energetic dance, what we interpret as scarcity is often just an interruption in flow. Conversely, abundance is nothing more than that same energy flowing freely and harmoniously. When you align yourself with this frequency, when you stop resisting and start flowing, prosperity follows. Naturally, effortlessly. In this video, we will unveil teachings long kept in sacred texts and oral traditions, teachings that reveal how to restore this flow. You will discover that abundance is not something to chase, but something to remember, reconnect with, and embody. It's already within you. You'll learn to work with ancient principles that dissolve blockages, elevate your vibration, and allow true wealth, spiritual and material, to enter your life. So prepare yourself. This isn't just a lesson, it's an initiation, a journey that will shift your understanding and unlock a version of wealth that transcends the material. When you look back through history, you'll see that the search for this deeper truth has always been there. Whether it was the pharaohs of Egypt building monuments to cosmic order, the Greek philosophers contemplating the nature of being, or the Indian sages meditating in silence, all of them were reaching for the same thing: the origin of abundance. In the ancient wisdom of India, found within the sacred Vedas and the profound teachings of the Upanishads, there exists a powerful concept. Two words that hold the essence of both the material and the spiritual worlds: Riddhi and Siddhi. Riddhi stands for abundance, prosperity, and material success, while Siddhi refers to spiritual perfection, inner power, and mastery over the self. What's remarkable is that the sages did not see these two forces as opposites. Instead, they understood them as inseparable, two sides of the same cosmic truth. To be truly prosperous, one must also be spiritually aligned, and to attain true spiritual power, one must embrace the flow of abundance that life offers. These ancient seers taught that the universe is not random or chaotic. It is an intricate field of vibrating energy, alive with intention and intelligence. Every being, every object, every moment is made of this same vibrating force. And when our thoughts, feelings, and consciousness align with the natural rhythm of this universal energy, we step into the role of conscious creators. We can manifest our desires, not through wishful thinking or superstition, but by harmonizing with the source code of reality itself. This isn't fantasy. It is a principle now echoed in the language of quantum physics, where science meets mysticism and confirms what the ancients already knew. Travel westward in history to the sun-kissed sands of ancient Egypt, and you'll find another profound principle. Ma'at. More than just a goddess, Ma'at was the embodiment of universal order, truth, justice, and balance. To live in accordance with Ma'at was to live in alignment with the divine blueprint of the cosmos. Egyptians believed that prosperity was not something to strive for outwardly. It was the natural consequence of living a life in internal balance. When one upheld truth and harmony within, the universe, in turn, offered abundance and favor. Their concept of wealth was not separate from character. It was rooted in integrity. And in the mystical lands of ancient China, the Taoist masters revealed another layer of this universal wisdom. They spoke of Tao, the way, the underlying flow and order of existence. Tao is not something you force or chase. It is something you surrender to, something you merge with. The Tao teaches that when we stop resisting the current of life, when we stop trying to control, grasp, and fight, we begin to flow effortlessly. In that flow, struggle disappears and abundance becomes natural, inevitable, and often unexpected. Look closely, and you'll see that across every sacred tradition, whether it's the mystical poetry of the Sufis, the deep symbolism of Kabbalah, or the silent mindfulness of Buddhism, there pulses a singular truth. The universe is endlessly generous. It is not withholding anything from us. Rather, it is always offering, always radiating the frequencies of abundance, love, and possibility. The only obstacle is the lens through which we view the world. Scarcity is not a condition of the outer world. It is a state of the mind. It is a distortion caused by fear, doubt, and disconnection. The moment we lift that veil, we begin to see clearly. Abundance has been surrounding us all along. These ancient teachings don't just guide us, they invite us. They whisper the reminder that wealth is not merely what you hold in your hands, but what you carry within your heart, your energy, and your awareness. True abundance is not something you acquire, it's something you awaken to. These ancient teachings reveal a powerful truth. Wealth is far more than just the accumulation of money. Real wealth encompasses health, clarity of mind, emotional depth, loving relationships, inner peace, and the sacred freedom to live out our highest potential. True abundance is multidimensional. It nourishes not only the body, but the soul. And what's most profound is that these traditions, spanning continents and civilizations, all agreed on one central idea. Wealth does not come from the outside world. It rises from within. This truth is not just a philosophical belief. It is a cosmic principle, a universal blueprint written into the very fabric of creation. Sages, mystics, and philosophers across time learned to read this blueprint and align their lives with it. They didn't stumble upon prosperity by accident. They became magnets for abundance because they understood how to live in harmony with the laws of energy. Now, in this very moment, we are being invited to open that same ancient door, to rediscover the forgotten wisdom that can unlock unlimited abundance. This is not just about understanding money, it's about understanding energy. Because the path to prosperity is not paved with coins or banknotes. It is woven from frequency, awareness, and intention. To begin unlocking this truth, we must first grasp a fundamental law. Everything in the universe is energy. Your thoughts are energy. Your emotions are energy. Your body, the environment around you, even the invisible air that surrounds you. All of it is vibrating energy. Money, too, is part of this energetic continuum. It is not merely paper, metal, or digital code. It is a medium of exchange, a symbolic representation of energy flowing from one point to another. Let's imagine a river, clear, alive, endlessly moving. This river flows effortlessly, nourishing everything it touches. But when its flow is obstructed by debris, walls, or dams, it becomes stagnant. Its power weakens. Life around it begins to wither. The same is true of the energy of abundance. It is meant to flow freely, generously, naturally. When that energy is blocked through fear, self-doubt, guilt, or rigid beliefs, we cut ourselves off from the very source that wants to nourish us. Scarcity, then, is not the absence of resources. It is the result of energetic resistance. The more we grip, the more we fear. The more we try to control or hoard, the more we interrupt the natural flow of life. But when we surrender to the flow, when we open our hearts, shift our mindset, and allow ourselves to receive, we reconnect with the river of abundance that has always been waiting. We are not here to chase wealth. We are here to embody it, to live in alignment with this sacred flow, and to become conscious vessels through which abundance can move, express, and expand, not just for ourselves, but for the greater whole. This universal blueprint, which has echoed through every ancient wisdom tradition, is grounded in a profound and unwavering principle. What you give is what you receive. This isn't just a religious idea or a moral suggestion. It's a law of energetic reality, just as true and precise as the law of gravity. Today, many know it as the law of attraction, but long before it had a name, it was already shaping lives, destinies, and civilizations. You are constantly emitting energy through your thoughts, emotions, words, and intentions. These are not invisible whispers. They are powerful frequencies, vibrating out into the universe like ripples in a pond. And the universe listens. It mirrors back to you the exact energetic tone you send out. So, if you think from a place of lack, if you feel anxious, desperate, or fearful, then unknowingly, you are inviting more of the same into your field. Now you might ask, but if I'm broke, how can I feel wealthy? If I'm struggling, how can I feel abundant? This is where the ancient secret unfolds. True abundance is not a result of having more. It's a result of seeing more. It's a shift in perception. The feeling of abundance doesn't come after material gain. It comes before it. It is a state of being that opens the gates of receiving. Gratitude is the master key. When you begin to feel deep appreciation for the simple gifts of life, a warm meal, clean air, the beating of your heart, the smile of a loved one, you begin to attune your energy to abundance itself. These small acts of awareness, these quiet recognitions of grace, change your frequency. Just like tuning a radio, you begin to pick up a different signal, the signal of sufficiency, joy, and possibility. When you are tuned into scarcity, life feels like a battlefield. But when you tune into abundance, life becomes a garden, fertile, flowing, generous. And from that garden, all things begin to grow. Money, health, peace, opportunities. Because your energy now matches the rhythm of creation. This is not wishful thinking or spiritual escapism. It is an energetic science. And it's not limited to your thoughts. Your emotions are the real power source. A fleeting thought may come and go, but an emotion is charged with energy. That's why gratitude, love, and generosity are so magnetic, because they hold a higher frequency. And the higher your frequency, the more life begins to reflect that harmony back to you. This blueprint also teaches us something even deeper. You are not a passive observer in this universe. You are a co-creator. You are shaping reality with every thought you believe, every emotion you nurture, and every word you speak. And once you truly accept this, your entire life becomes your canvas, your masterpiece. But there's more. Beyond the surface of manifestation lies another sacred layer of this wisdom, the invisible threads, those subtle, intuitive connections that link your energy to people, events, and outcomes across space and time. This is where synchronicity lives. This is where your inner world begins to rewrite the outer one. And this is where consciousness begins to expand, revealing that abundance is not something to chase, but something you awaken to, something you become. Imagine a spider's web, delicately spun, yet incredibly strong. Every single thread is connected to countless others, and a vibration on one part of the web sends ripples that are felt throughout its entire structure. In much the same way, we are all interconnected through the invisible web of energy that spans the universe. No one exists in isolation. We are each a vital thread woven into the vast conscious fabric of existence itself. When you embrace the principle of giving, you're doing far more than simply handing over a physical object. You're releasing a piece of your own energy back into this universal web. And in its infinite wisdom, the universe responds, not always in the form you expect, but always in a way that brings growth, abundance, and expansion. What you send out returns to you, often multiplied, transformed, and enriched. Sometimes this return may come as money, but just as often it arrives as new opportunities, deeper knowledge, unexpected relationships, or timely help from unknown sources. This principle mirrors the ancient law of karma, but here we see it not as a mere system of cause and effect tied to morality, but as a profound energetic exchange, a cosmic dance of giving and receiving that fuels the flow of life. Now, let's shift our focus to the idea of expanding consciousness. Far too often, people confine their sense of self to their current circumstances. They say, "I'm poor because I don't have money," or "I'm sick because my body is unwell." These are self-imposed cages, mental prisons that limit our potential and keep us anchored in a narrow view of reality. The universal blueprint of abundance invites us to look beyond these limitations. It teaches that our true identity is far greater than any material possession, any physical condition, or external situation. At our core, we are fragments of infinite energy, the same energy from which the entire cosmos is born. To expand your consciousness means to rise above these limiting beliefs and recognize that what you have right now is only the starting point, never the final destination. It means embracing the powerful truth that you are already abundant in essence, even if your current outer world has yet to mirror that reality. This awakening transforms your entire perspective. It plants a seed of possibility that grows into a life overflowing with potential, joy, and true prosperity. This is the transformative power of imagination, not the passive daydreaming kind, but a vision fueled by active, unwavering belief and intention. When you fully embrace abundance within your consciousness, you send a powerful signal out into the universe, a declaration that you are open, ready, and willing to receive the gifts that life has waiting for you. To harness this power, the first step is to transform your inner dialogue, the way you speak to yourself. Instead of saying, "I don't have money," begin affirming, "I am attracting abundance." Replace, "This is too difficult," with, "I am discovering new ways to achieve my goals." Every word, every thought carries a unique vibration, a message that resonates outward into the universe. By consciously changing your internal world, you begin to shift the energy that shapes your external reality. But there is one more vital aspect to unlocking abundance: creating space. Often, new blessings and opportunities cannot enter because we are holding tightly onto the old, whether it's outdated thoughts, limiting beliefs, stagnant emotions, or even physical clutter that no longer serves us. By clearing away these blockages and creating space in your mind, your environment, and your life, you open the door for fresh abundance to flow in. This process of cleansing must go beyond the physical realm. It requires mental and emotional decluttering as well. Releasing what weighs you down frees your energy and clears the channels through which abundance flows. When you truly understand that we are all connected by invisible threads of energy and that the power of our consciousness knows no bounds, you tap into a universal blueprint of wealth, one that transcends money alone. This wisdom reveals a profound truth. We are not simply consumers passively waiting for life to give us what we want. Instead, we are creators, co-creators of our own reality, sculpting our experiences through the vibrations we emit and the consciousness we cultivate. Now that we've explored the deeper principles of the universal blueprint, the next vital question is, how do we bring this wisdom into our daily lives? Remember, knowledge alone is not power. True power comes only when knowledge is put into practice. If you genuinely want to unlock abundance and experience it fully, it's essential to embrace these interconnected principles with commitment and intention. Let's start with some practical, actionable steps you can begin today to open the door to abundance. The first and most transformative practice is gratitude. Gratitude is the simplest yet most potent tool to raise your energetic frequency. Each morning when you wake up, and again each night before you sleep, take a moment to list at least 5 to 10 things you are truly grateful for. These could be as fundamental as a roof over your head, the warmth of family love, or simply the gift of good health. But don't stop at just making a list. Immerse yourself in the feeling of gratitude. Let it fill your heart and radiate through your entire being. This shift in energy elevates your vibration and aligns you with the flow of abundance. The next step is visualization, paired with feeling. This goes beyond mere imagination. It's about embodying the experience. Close your eyes and vividly picture your desired abundance. If financial freedom is your goal, truly feel what that freedom looks and feels like. Imagine what you would do, where you would go, and how it transforms your daily life. If it's vibrant health you seek, sense the energy coursing through your body, the vitality in your movements, and the joy in your activities. The key is to engage your emotions deeply, as if your desire has already come to fruition. Dedicate 5 to 10 minutes daily to this practice, and watch how it transforms your mindset and energy. The third essential practice is the art of giving. As we discussed earlier, the flow of energy in the universe is much like a mighty river. When you give freely, the current carries blessings back to you in unexpected and abundant ways. And giving is not limited to money alone. You can give your time, your knowledge, your kindness, your smile, or simply your presence. Offer help to someone in need without any expectation of return. Each act of generosity sends a powerful signal to the universe that you trust in the infinite flow of abundance. And in turn, the universe responds by returning to you, manifold. This principle is one of the most profound keys to unlocking true prosperity. Fourth, become deeply aware of the language you use, both in your mind and aloud. The words we choose shape our reality more than we often realize. When you catch yourself thinking or saying, "I can't afford this," or "I don't have enough," pause and consciously replace those thoughts with empowering affirmations such as, "I'm working towards it," or "Abundance is on its way to me." Every word, every thought plants a seed in the fertile soil of your reality. So be sure to sow seeds of abundance, hope, and possibility. Fifth, prioritize raising your energy daily. Engage in activities that uplift your spirit and fill you with joy, excitement, and positivity. This could be listening to your favorite music, spending time immersed in nature's beauty, moving your body through exercise, or quieting your mind with meditation. When your energy is vibrant and high, you naturally attract experiences and opportunities that match that frequency. It's the natural law of resonance in action. Make these practices a consistent part of your daily life. Remember, this is not about quick fixes or overnight success. It's about cultivating a lifestyle of abundance, a mindset and way of being that grows stronger and more rewarding with time. As you integrate these principles, you'll begin to notice that abundance flows not only in your finances, but in countless other aspects of your life. New opportunities, meaningful relationships, deeper happiness, and inner peace. Throughout this journey, we've uncovered the true meaning of wealth, one that transcends paper bills and coins. We've seen how the universe is an endless ocean of abundance, and how each of us is intricately connected to this cosmic energy blueprint. From the wisdom of ancient sages to the revelations of modern science, we've learned that your consciousness, your thoughts, and your emotions hold the incredible power to shape your reality. We've explored how gratitude serves as a powerful key to elevate your vibration and open the door to abundance. We've discussed setting clear intentions, the transformative power of visualization paired with feeling, and the vital role of giving in maintaining the cosmic flow of energy. Finally, we've seen how changing limiting beliefs and consciously raising your energy can create profound shifts and miracles in your life. Remember, wealth is not a destination to reach and then stop. It's a continuous journey, an ever-evolving state of consciousness. It's a way of living that stays in harmony with the universe's boundless generosity, allowing you to receive the gifts it offers every single day. True abundance is not just about accumulating more money. It's about living more fully. It's about stepping into your highest potential, where love, joy, health, and peace flourish in endless supply. This is the universal law, a timeless truth hidden for ages and now revealed to you. The power to transform your life is in your hands. So, are you ready to embrace this universal blueprint and unlock your limitless abundance? Begin practicing these techniques, shift your thoughts, and watch your life blossom in ways you never imagined. You deserve the incredible abundance that the universe is eagerly waiting to pour into your life. You just have to be ready to receive it. If you found this journey enlightening and empowering, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insights and guidance on living your best life. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an update, and share this video with anyone who's ready to step into their own abundance. Together, let's awaken to the limitless wealth that is our birthright. Thank you for being part of this transformational journey. Here's to your boundless prosperity and fulfillment.